It's no lie that I'm not exactly a big lover of the slasher genre, due to them tending to be, basically carbon copies of one another. However, I do respect their place in horror history. But was this one able to break the mold? Or was it, in fact, the mold itself? A remake of 1980's movie of the same name, this stars Brittany Snow, Idris Elba, Lyndon Johnny Cage Ashby, and Ming-Na Wen. Though, truth be told, I was very much looking forward to seeing the latter, and I don't remember seeing her at all. So whatever role she had, it was blink and you'll miss it. It tells the story of a girl who has a stalker. The stalker kills her mother, or both her parents, I honestly can't remember. Now cut forward to her prom, and the stalker has returned and begins killing off the generic 20-somethings portraying high schoolers. So the plot is meh. The cast are double meh. And the kills, oh, you guessed it, boys and girls, it's a triple meh for the win, as the kids would say. The confusing thing is, this had a budget behind it. It was in the cinema, and it has a fair few well-known names attached to it, yet manages to be worse than many piss-poor indie attempts at the genre that had none of these things. It's just all so generic, so cookie cutter, so by the numbers, so freaking bad. I don't know if to describe it as being more poorly made or more boring. But I struggled to get through it, which is remarkable for a movie that is supposed to contain such violence and stabby action. It just has a little going for it. They played it so safe, it became lifeless. I've not seen the 1980 original, but I hope when I finally get round to it, it's got more to it than this. I mean, sure, it features obnoxious, limo-riding, corsage-wearing, arrogant, pompous little shits getting butchered, but it does so in such a lame way, even I couldn't appreciate it. I award Promnight, the 2009 version, a... Who? Where? What? Oh, 2 out of 10. So, rant time. Back when this very first came out in 2008, I remember seeing the trailer. I remember thinking that it looked pretty bog standard, but it stuck with me due to the soundtrack. The song over it was a cover of Cyndi Lauper's Time After Time by quietdrive. Sure, it's a cheesy pop rock cover, but I thought it set the tone pretty well. It worked. And I think this built the movie up in my head a little bit. So when I finally watched it, a whopping 12 years later, I felt let down. quietdrive, you lied to me. This is why nobody has heard of you. And by nobody, I mean me. So what did you think of Prom Night? Have you seen the original? And do you think it's better? Have quietdrive lied to you as well? Tell me in the comments below. Like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Later, folks.